What's going on, guys? Scotty Sparks here. This is the fourth time I'm trying this. Kept messing up. But here is our Little Cup for Season 1, Week 2 of our draft format. I'm up against Sean, coach of the Ailsa Cutieflies. I assume it's the same one. I don't really know. We didn't really make our team names, but there's 6 people, all from the previous PDL Season 3. So I'm just assuming they're all going with the same name. If that's wrong, I'll figure that out. But his team's on the right there. It should be that way. Yeah, be like one of those stupid YouTubers that are like, here, yeah. I'm an idiot. Okay. I'm tired too. We had a fucking long ass weekend. Bit of drinking. Had a hockey tournament for 3 fucking hours, where it was like 3-on-3 for 5 minutes, and we played like 5 games of that. And man, that's not fun. It's fun, but it's tiring. We didn't win though, so let's keep this winning streak up and see if we can win this. So his team's there. Like I said, top above my left shoulder should be your top right. He's got Abra, Fungus, Marini, Bunnelby, Woobat, Omnite, Zorua, Jupiter, Salandit, Baltoy, Gibble. Looking at his first 3 picks, more than likely 2 or 3 of these are coming. Abra is just very threatening. Most likely going to be Focus Sash, Magic Guard, a very fast Pokemon. Very high special attack, but the fact that Focus Sash is such a good item for it means that Scarf users will be the key here, and you'll see who my Scarfer is. Other than that, I just have to rely on breaking its Sash. Other than I can't do it with hazards, but I have to break it with priority or something, and then just from there, Sandile does work. Fungus and Marini, didn't realize this in the draft. That's a regeneration core. Pretty good one at that. Both are poison types though, so that means ground types will be very effective in this match against him. But again, you can't take light a regeneration core. It's scary. Bunnelby has the huge power, didn't realize that during the draft, or else I would have looked at getting it. Has priority in quick attack and Banded, Life Orb. I don't know if it gets set up. I think that's the thing that differs from Bunnelby and its evolution. I can't think of it. But is that it doesn't get Sword Dance. So that's going to be useful. Woobat I've figured it out, has an ability called Simple, which means it doubles stat changes. So stuff like Calm Mind, Nasty Plot is like +2 in each stat, and then Nasty Plot would be like +4. Which is, that's scary. So I can't let that boy set up on me, for sure. Omnite has the, that could be a Sash guy, I guess. Sash, what is it? Shell Smash. Sash Shell Smash, that's a tongue twister. And my least favorite Pokemon in draft, Zorua, just because I hate not knowing what my Pokemon are, so I don't know if that Pokemon is Zorua, or if it's not. Jupiter, Webs could trap my... If it's going to be brought, I think it's going to be to trap my my Frillish. Water type's pretty good on my team, against my team, I guess. I got some ground types. But I also got stuff like Prickly here and Squishy, so... Bug water combination, not the greatest. His Salandit, that's a threatening Pokemon. Fast, Poison Fire is not easy to switch into. Baltoy and Gibble are his 2 ground types, both in the lower tiers, which is why Electrike will be pretty big this game. If he brings one of those, then I guess I can't Volt Switch around, but if he doesn't bring any of those, and they're both weak to Ice, obviously, ground types, but one's 4 times, one's 2 times weak, and I guess Baltoy's is Rapid Spinner, and Gibble could put in some work, but if he does bring those, like between Frillish and Sparky, I mean, I'm covered pretty much. And I get Ice Shard on Fampy, so that can do some work, but before we get into... let me just get in my team now, is what I'm trying to say. First thing I was thinking of is I need an answer to... Has Water Absorb? What am I answering? I'm pretty sure this is just more of a general thing that's really good against his team. Like, it's good against Marini, good against Bunnelby, because it makes it go into, to rely on non-stab Earthquakes. With Shadow Ball, I can hit Woobat. Omnite, it hits Omnite if he tries to Shell Smash on me. I can throw off some good Scalds there. Overall, and then Jupiter and Salandit are big ones too. And the Water type against Baltoy I mean, this thing just shuts Baltoy down, really. I get a free switch every time he has Baltoy, and with Rest, he can't Toxic Stall me. Because with Eviolite, one of the main things that are going to be against and not in my favor is if he tries to go for Toxic, which he could, because Slant It with Corrosion has the ability to Toxic Ferroseed too. So, I mean, I think that could be a very possible thing he does. And yeah, Toxic I have on my own, just because this way I 1v1 Jupiter. I throw off a Toxic, and then I can Rest Stall him. I can also stall out Gible and some other Pokemon. Zorua will be a threat against this, which is why I'm thinking Zorua might be a good bring for his team, as much as I hate it. Dark types, I have enough Pokemon on my team that he needs some kind of knockoff Dark type, and knockoff is such a good move in this game because not only do you knock off an item, you figure out that the other 5 Pokemon can't have that item. So you're pretty much getting info on all 6 Pokemon every time you click knockoff. Plus Dark Stab is really good. Second Pokemon, I needed an answer to Slant It. I was gonna run Power Herb Dig, which apparently works, but I figured I was gonna go HP Ice too and go that way, but I figured Gible and Baltoy weren't really that big of an issue. I had Squishy, I had some other answers to them, so I just opted to not go for the HP Ice and just went with Incinerate to burn any berries they try for, Morning Sun if I need it, Snarl to try to like lower Abra's special attack, mainly maybe Woobat, some stuff like that. That actually worked against Woobat with the simple, like it'd go -2, which would be pretty nice. HP Ground, like I said, to check Slant It. With the Berry Juice, I switch in, and he can't 2-shot me unless he's like a Specs variant. And if he's a Specs Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave, I guess there's a potential, but I don't think it's in his favor, and I don't really think it's possible. So it gives me a free switch in, and then from there I have to Morning Sun and play accordingly. But it does give me a free switch in, which is nice. Prickly, Bunnelby is a huge issue with power, like huge power, huge issue. That was awful. But I'm pretty sure a lot of his teams can be running like HP Fire and stuff like that. Slant It will be an issue to this, but I need it. Like, it can check Marini pretty well too. I doubt he's gonna run HP Fire on Marini. Most likely like Scald, Toxic, Toxic Spikes or something like that. Recover, like there's the Sludge, like a poison move. You never know. But yeah, I don't really see that being too big of an issue. But yeah, Pokemon like Slant It will be. But I mean, I just need it because Bunnelby is too big of a threat without it. I can take most of its hits, throw off a Seed Bomb, and go from there. The MVP of last game, I have to bring it back. I have to bring the Scarf because Scarf Sandile is going to put in work this game. Pursuit with Abra is almost an OHKO even if he doesn't switch out. So if he stays in, and Abra gets Dazzling Gleam, which I'm pretty sure he's going to bring just because it hits this Pokemon really well and hits some of my other Pokemon pretty decently. Or else he can't really touch this, unless he runs like Energy Ball. It could be an option. I think Energy Ball would be better for him in the long run. Psychic Energy Ball, probably HP Fire for Ferroseed, and then I don't know, 4th move, whatever that is, whether it's a status move or a 4-move Abra. Earthquake, Crunch, Pursuit, Rock Slide. Rock Slide's just there because there wasn't really another option. It's more of like if I'm up against the Slant It and he has Woobat still, I can click it and get it, and or I could get Flinch Hacks if like I really need it. But knowing me, I'll probably miss the Rock Slide more often than I get the Flinch. But yeah, like this is just gonna be. It's just such a good Pokemon. Like I don't know how it's tier 3. Honestly, like if you go here, Sandile's tier 3. It's kind of crazy. It's not like it has, what is it, 6 kills? Yeah, 6 kills. I got all of them in the last game. So between Earthquake and Crunch, that's pretty much what I'm clicking. And then the last 2 are just like optional moves. Like, because I mean, all you really need to do is run those 2 moves, and you pretty much hit everything. Especially on this guy, on Sean's team. And here is more of, I have the speed, because if he runs no speed in Fungus and Marini, which is more than likely possible, I outspeed by 1 both Marini and Fungus. Fungus I outspeed even if he runs speed. It's at like 8 to start, but Marini starts at 11. And then Bandit EQ 2-shots the Fungus, so he can't switch that in on me, and it OHKOs the Marini, which is pretty nice. Even in Eviolite, like these are both off Eviolite users. So if he's an Eviolite Marini, that means I pretty much OHKO both. Knockoff, because Woobat's an issue. And since it's a Psychic type, I don't have to rely on Rock Slide, which is really nice. Ice Shard is there for the Gibble, Baltoy, Woobat. Its priority, it allows me to break Abra's Sash, which means the Sandile can sweep from there if that is the case. And because I couldn't really think of another move, I didn't need the Rock move, and Prickly had the Stealth Rocks. Didn't really want to waste momentum with a rocks on a banded Dumbo, even though it's not a bad option. Facade, if I'm somehow burnt, will allow Fampy to still deal some damage. He doesn't really have a Steel type, which is nice, or a Rock type that I'm seeing. Omnite, I guess, but other than Omnite, I don't really see anything that switches in well to Facades, especially banded Facades, because he doesn't have a Ghost type either. And the sixth Pokemon, HP Ice is there, obviously for Baltoy Gibble, but other than that, he doesn't really have any ways to deal with Volt Switch, and Specs Volt Switched almost OHKOs a Marini. If he's not specially invested, I'm pretty sure I do OHKO a Marini, unless I might be a roll. It allows me to hit Woobat. It's not Scarf. So it's not like a Scarf. So I mean, a lot of his team's pretty fast. So a lot of things on his team can outspeed me. But this just gets momentum off Pokemon like Jupiter. Gets momentum off Ammonite if it hasn't Shell Smashed yet. Woobat, Marini, and I don't think Abra can OHKO me. And if it can't, then I can get some serious damage off that. But yeah, there's the 6 I'm bringing. It's looking pretty nice. I spent a fair bit of time on this team. Multiple classes. I normally now I write it out on like a piece of paper, both teams, and I just kind of like work through what I need, what he has that's good against me, what I have which is good against him, and go from there. What do I need to patch up? Like what holes can his team take advantage of on my team? And overall, it's been working. I mean, I'm 2-0. Or sorry, I'm 1-0, right? Yeah, I haven't played my match yet. Hopefully I'm 2-0, but we'll see what happens after that week, or after this match. But I'm going to sign off, and I will see you at the match. Let's hope we can go 2-0.